So year 8's, the idea behind this video is that you play along, i.e. that you write the question, try it out yourself and pause the video, and then watch me work through the problem and correct your mistakes if you've made any. So let's start with the first one. So all you'll do is write out this question here, 5 plus -4 multiplied by 6. Then you're going to pause the video now and attempt the problem, and then unpause the video to see me working it through. Alright, so you've unpaused the video, and what I'm going to do is put an equal sign in because this line here is going to be the same as the next line, albeit it's going to be simplified. Okay, we've got two different operations here. We've got an add and a multiply. So we've got B, D, M, A, S. Okay, and this is the order of operations where we do the brackets, then division or multiplication, whichever one comes first, moving left to right, then addition or subtraction, whichever one comes first, moving left to right. So we need to do the multiplication first. So what we're going to do is 5 plus, I'm going to write that down. Then I'm going to do -4 times +6. So a negative times a positive is a negative, and 6 fours are 24. Then when I add a negative, it's the same as subtracting 24. Alright, so I need to remove 24 from 5, which means I'm going to remove 5 from to get down to 0, which means I need to remove another 19 further to remove a total of 24. So the answer to this question is -19. Alrighty, so the next one, write this question down, 12 take away 3 divided by -3 multiplied by 11. Now pause the video and have a go. Alright, so you've unpaused the video. Let's see how you went with this problem here. So we've got a subtraction, a divide, and a multiply. So what we're going to do is the divide first. So I'm going to write down 12 take away, and I'm going to do +3 divided by -3. So positive divided by a negative is a negative, and 3 divided by 3 is 1. Leave the multiply 11, haven't done that yet. Right, so now I'm going to do another line here that simplifies this. This is subtract a negative. When I subtract a negative, it's the same as adding 1 multiplied by 11. Alright, so now we've got an addition and a multiply, so the multiply needs to get done first, division or multiplication, then addition or subtraction. So we've got 1 times 11, which is 11. So 12 plus 11 is 23. Alright, so the third of the 5 problems is this one here. And progressively, I'm trying to make these just a little bit more challenging with each advanced question. So this one here, I'll get you to write it down. So it's 4 multiplied by, open brackets, 5 divided by -5 plus 2, and then close your brackets. Pause the video now and have a go. Alright, so let's see how you went. We've got 4 multiplied by. Now, we've got to do the brackets first, and inside the brackets we've got this division. So this division is the first thing that we have to do. So this is +5 divided by -5. So that's going to be a positive divided by a negative is a negative, and 5 goes into itself once. So that's -1 plus 2. Alright, so this is a multiply, but we still have to do the brackets first. So this is -1 plus 2, which is 1. 4 times 1, which is equal to 4. Alrighty, hope you're going well so far. This next one, so it's -6 multiplied by, open brackets, -3 plus -2, close your brackets, all divided by -10, or that divided by -10. So pause the video now and have a go. Alright, so we're going to do -6 multiplied by, inside the brackets we've got -3 plus -2. So I'm just going to rewrite that as -3. When I add a negative number, that's the same as subtracting it. So all I've done is just change that plus a negative to a subtraction sign. Now I'm going to do this. So this is -3, and I'm going to take another 2 from -3. So that's going to be -5 divided by -10. Alright, so we've got a multiplication and a division, so we've got to do division or multiplication, whichever one comes first, moving left to right. So this one has to get done next. So this is -6 multiplied by a negative 5. So a negative multiplied by a negative is a positive, and 6 times 5 is 30, divided by negative 10. Alrighty, so we've got a positive divided by a negative, which is a negative, and 10 goes into 30 3 times. So our answer is negative 3. The final question is this one here, and it's got an index in it. Alright, but no dramas, let's just go for it on that one. So it's 3 plus negative 6 all squared, take away 14 divided by 2. Okay, so pause the video now. Alright, so what we'll do is evaluate the index first of all. So this is negative 6 squared, which means it's negative 6 times negative 6, which is 36. Now remember, that's different from negative 6 squared. So if it's written like that, that means it's the negative of 6 times 6, which is actually negative 36. So again, just watch out for that. We'll be very careful with that. Alright, so we're going to write 3, and then this negative 6 all squared, as we saw, is 36. I'm going to replace that with 36. Take away 14 divided by 2. Alright, so the next thing that needs to happen is the division. Okay, so I'm going to bracket off the division and say it's 3 plus 36 take away. A positive divided by a positive is a positive. 2 goes into 14 7 times. Alright, so now we've got addition or subtraction, whichever one comes first, moving left to right. 3 and 36 is 39, take away 7. 39 take away 7 is 32. Alright, so hopefully you've gone well, and if you have made some mistakes, that's fine, but make a note of them and correct them. You'll now move on to some further practice of addition or mixed operations questions rather, yeah, hopefully use some of the skills you learnt in this video or developed in this video and apply them to those questions.